is. Frankie Verrillo, quick roll up. 1, 2 feet on the ropes. This is it.
Yes! Yeah!
But the worst. Cliff didn't see it. His legs are on the ropes.
I love it.
Butchers they've been, cutting through meat and nerves. No. Surgeons they were, because they knew how to operate to make me fall. On Sunday Showcase 25, the worst proved that they were the best. They made me feel so much pain. They attacked my knee relentlessly.
This is tag team wrestling at its best.
Oh!
Isolating that knee.
His left leg. Oh, and look at this.
Look at this. What do you call this?
The technician.
For a whole week I had difficulties to walk. I almost puked inside that ring. I almost lost consciousness at the end of the match.
The worst, the best tag team in Quebec right now.
But you see, I'm pretty sure that the worst at the end of that match were pretty satisfied with themselves, secured about the fact that the McHaggises were out of the way.
Frankie Verrillo, quick roll up. 1, 2 feet on the ropes. This is it.
Yes!
Extra leverage, and they're still.
I guess we know who the better tag team is in Quebec right here, baby. 1-0, the worst. I love it.
See, guys, you couldn't be further from the truth, because on Sunday Showcase 26, March 3rd, the Torture Chamber Pro Wrestling Dojo administration is bringing back the McHaggis for one more shot, one more opportunity, this time in singles action. Frank Verrillo versus Pat McHaggis, and the surgeon Kevin Brien versus the master technician, master tactician, master strategist, Nick McHaggis. Kevin Brien on March 3rd, Sunday Showcase 26. I'm leaving you the role of surgeon while I take on the role of the butcher.
They're in trouble now. What a splash now. Kevin Brien dumped to the outside. Frankie Verrillo taking for a ride. He's down and out.
Oh.
Can the Nick McHaggis cousins?
Oh, the knee. I told you. He couldn't pick up Frankie for the finishing move here. It could have been over right here.
Again, they went for a second try.
Oh, Frankie.
Verrillo gets the leg up. Oh, and Kevin Brien sneak attack from the outside. McHaggis is over he is. Frankie Verrillo, quick roll up. 1, 2 feet on the ropes. This is it.
Yes! Yeah!
That's the worst. Cliff didn't see it. His legs were on the ropes.
I love it. What a victory by the champs.
See it. And the worst to retain.
Wow. Right in the middle of the ring. 1, 2.
Tag me! Alright, come on!
Je suis Nick McHaggis, puis au dernier show, j'ai presque vomi 3 fois.
And I'm Pat McHaggis. And even if you tag me in, I'm probably puking too.
Sérieusement, là, les McHaggis, vous pensez que vous avez des chances en 5 plutôt qu'en équipe? Voyons donc, Nick! T'es peut-être le maître stratagème, technicien, puis j'ai oublié, là. Mais si tu penses qu'au dernier show, t'as presque vomi, là, tu vas remplir la chaudière au complet.
Oh, Pat McHaggis, you're gonna hurt me? You think I'm scared? The last 3 shows, we took on 3 chocolate monsters, and these guys had 3 legs each. So if you think I'm not ready to handle you, haha, you don't know what's coming for you, my friend.
Showcase Sunday 26, le 3 mars.
Bring your buckets.
Well, I left my bucket at home. I don't know if you brought yours, Frank, but we are getting into it. I'm looking forward to this one.
And here are the chaps.
As there is some heat behind this one. Kevin Brien versus Nick McHaggis. And then we'll have Frankie Verrillo against Pat McHaggis.
The best in Quebec right here. The champs. Any means necessary. I love it.
The critics could talk, the fans could talk, but there's no denying that Kevin Brien is definitely a technician in that ring, as we've seen. And of course, Frankie Verrillo, strategist, together make up the tag team champions. That is the worst, which ironically are the best.
That's right, baby. Don't get it twisted.
As we see referee William.
They just don't give titles out to anybody around here.
As you hear the bagpipes, you could almost feel the ground rumble, because these are 2 big men.
Oh, he's still nursing that injury from the last event here, eh, Bruno?
As you see, I do see a wrapping around the knee. I see a slight limp. But Nick McHaggis, as you heard leading up to this match, has something to prove and has a score to settle.
And you don't think that Kevin Brien and Frankie Verrillo, the smartest men in Torture Chamber right now, know that that knee is vulnerable right now? What do you think is going to happen in this match with that knee? They're going straight for it. He's even pointing at it.
Listen.
Let's see how tough these McHaggis.
They've been outsized.
Let's see how tough these guys are.
They've seemingly on paper been outmatched, but they've always found the way the worst. But right now they will not be able to do it together because they will be competing in singles competition.
This is not Victory Ring here. This is Torture Chamber Pro Wrestling, where the big boys play, and the champions are the worst.
Showcase Sunday 26, as you could feel the tension.
We're right around the corner from Pandemonium. I cannot wait.
Nick McHaggis just wants to get it going, and
but she didn't catch the jacket.
Kevin
What's wrong with this lady here?
The disrespect to the fine staff here at Torture Chamber Pro Wrestling.
She should be fired. Disrespect to the gear of the champions here.
Frankie Verrillo, you see chirping at ringside, and Kevin Brien, nothing fancy about that. And Nick is not answering back with a slap, he's answering back with a flurry of rights. Backing Kevin Brien right into the corner. The technician cannot work from that position. As you see, Nick McHaggis, that knee does not seem to be slowing him down.
It's all adrenaline right now, but once he gets hit in the knee one time, Kevin Brien knows what he's doing.
Kevin Brien reversing the whip there.
They have a game plan, the worst.
Taking an extra second. The big Nick gets the leg up, gets the elbow up. Oh, and a beautiful elbow.
Relentless there by Kevin Brien, but he couldn't keep it up there.
Nick getting him up, and look at that stalling suplex. And Kevin Brien's feeling it. 1,
Kevin,
2. And don't forget, tickets on sale now for Pandemonium 2.
Get your tickets now before it gets sold out. The biggest show of the year.
Hashtag Torture Chamber Pro Wrestling. Hashtag TCPW. Torture Chamber Pro Wrestling on all social media. Or Jofo in the ring for tickets.
And see you turn your back.
Oh, and a beautiful Inzaguri.
Never turn your back on the
And
champs.
Kevin Brien with a running shoulder block. Gets Nick down. 1, 2. It's going to take a little more than that.
And that was a slow count.
And Kevin Brien wasting no time. He knows that if he's going to have any chance, he cannot let the big man get up.
He's got to keep the big man on his hands and knees like he is right now. He knows he's vulnerable right now with that one knee. He's got to execute. He's got to go for that knee. Bite it off, kick and scratch and crawl. You got to do whatever you can to keep this big man down. Kevin Bryan's he's a veteran in there.
Kevin Brien going low. Nick McHaggis, these McHaggis cousins, these are big men. Oh, and a swinging net breaker.
As we saw at the last event, big men do fall, and they fell to the champions, the worst, at the last event.
A 2 count there, and Kevin Brien, you could see he's calculating his move. What's he going to do next?
What's he going to do next? He's going for the knee.
And there it is, but Nick knows. Nick McHaggis doesn't want him to get to that knees. He's fighting him off. And he does. But Kevin Brien getting back in. Nick breaking out of it, exchanging some rights. Oh, and a knee lift right to the gut. Kevin Brien, oh. And a spinning elbow.
Right to the jaw. You can't make McHaggis get the power game going here, or else it's going to be over.
Oh, and this is what he's resorting to. Biting the hand of Nick McHaggis, and
I said any means
Russian
necessary, Bruno.
Nick McHaggis is down. 1, 2.
To be a champion, to still be a champion, any means necessary.
Kevin Brien, what's he going for here? Oh, there
What
it
do
is.
you call that, Kev? It's over.
The worst splash by Kevin Brien there.
These are shades of, this is a Frankie Verrillo sequence here. Oh, I thought it was over there.
I don't think that is going to be it.
Frankie complaining on the outside.
How you put away Nick McHaggis.
Reason.
But Kevin Brien,
a bit slow here.
I don't think taking his time is the right move here.
Systematic, Bruno, systematic. You are not the champions for nothing.
Oh, and knife edge chop right there, but
Trust
Nick
in
is
Kevin
shaking
Brien.
it off and exchanging a couple of his own. As
Where's he
both
finding
men-
this?
You could see they're both a step slower, but Nick McHaggis a little quicker on that one.
Yeah, but it comes that doubt.
Oh, and Kevin Brien raking the eyes.
That doubt in the knee.
When in doubt, he goes.
That knee's not 100%. Let me tell you.
Oh, and a beautiful reversal into a neck breaker. Kevin Brien.
Kevin Brien, what a maneuver. Oh, I thought it was over there.
Let's look at that again.
Wow.
Beautiful neck breaker.
Beautiful.
Kevin Brien.
That's why he was a champion. And that's why he's still a champion. Kevin Brien.
As you heard there in the speech from Paulo Triassi, Kevin Brien, former Commonwealth Cruiserweight champion.
Yeah.
Oh, and just a second off there again, maybe taking a second too long to calculate.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be Kevin right now.
Gives Nick a chance.
Ooh, shaking that knee off there. Like I said, the longer this match goes,
And again, going for the eyes.
it's gonna favor Kevin Brien. I'm telling you. Oh yes. And he's going, yes. Smart move on the part of Kevin. You got a 5 count. Use it. Why not?
Kevin Brien going for it. Attacking that knee as you saw, which was an issue.
Big man fall.
Oh, and
I don't know anybody that can walk with one leg. Take that knee out. You got an advantage here in this match.
you could see it's paying a toll now. The steps are getting heavier, and again biting. And Nick now biting him back. Oh, and a DDT. Nick McHaggis with an energy burst there.
What an animal.
Slow to get to his feet.
What a match.
But he's got Kevin Brien down. I think he should have went for the pin right there, but I think he wants to inflict a little more damage. Really wants to make sure that Kevin Brien saw he was in danger, fighting out. And Nick at time. And Nick with a beautiful duck under, getting control. Oh, and look at this Frankie Verrillo up on the apron. Giving a hand to Kevin Brien, referee William. Oh, and Pat McHaggis getting himself involved.
Frankie!
Getting rid of Frankie Verrillo.
No!
Quick roll up. This could be a 1, 2, 3, and there
No!
McHaggis pulls it off.
What's going on here, ref?
Frankie Verrillo's not happy. Kevin Bryant's not happy.
Get control of this match. I can't believe that just happened. That should be a disqualification.
They usually have a way and find a way, but Kevin Brien did not find a way on this one. Frankie Verrillo.
Yes, he got screwed by the outside interference here that the ref didn't see for some reason. He was staring right at it.
Frankie Verrillo asking for the microphone.
Unjust. That's right, Frankie. Frankie stepping up
Frankie
here.
Verrillo wants to get his match done right now against Pat McHaggis. And if there was a size advantage in the last match, Frank, what do you think Frankie is going to pull off here?
Frankie knows exactly what he's doing. This guy is the smartest wrestler in Torture Chamber Pro Wrestling. Just watch and learn.
Frankie Verrillo.
Strong name.
See, Owen.
Yes. Take your time. Take your time. This is your house. You are the champions.
I think he may be thinking twice from rushing into the match. I think he's taking an extra second. He should have went back to the locker room and recovered and just regrouped here, but Frankie Verrillo, and now again.
Yes, Frankie, take your time. You got a 10 count. Use it. Again with the outside interference here, ref. Get this match under control
Nick
here.
McHaggis trying to shorten the angles.
This is not right.
Again, Frankie Verrillo really using that 10 count to calculate and figure out what is going to be the game plan here. And here we go. Frankie's ready and ducks under, and again, Frankie Verrillo.
The mind games continue.
So these people paid to come and see some pro wrestling, and this is the best place for it. But right now, Frankie Verrillo, and what's this? Frankie Verrillo pulling out a weight here.
Look at that. Throwing in a workout during the match. Bruno, you should appreciate this.
Again, he should have went in the back, and Kevin Brien wasn't ready for that one.
That's a 50-pound dumbbell there. Are you crazy or what?
I think it was 15.
I don't know about that.
They get Frankie rushing into the match and showing that he clearly was not ready. Now, it's Kevin Brien trying to hype him up, and now Pat McHaggis giving you a taste of his own managing.
This is disrespectful to the champions here. Who would do something like this? Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Big Pat McHaggis.
Pat McHaggis is scared of Frankie Verrillo.
Just a game of chase on the outside, a game of tag. And Frankie Verrillo thought he was going to get a sneak attack from behind. Oh, and he gets a sneak attack right there as he's a step quicker. Pat McHaggis.
Frankie's always ready.
And Frankie Verrillo using the ropes to his advantage here, trying to cut the win to the big man. Oh. And Frankie Verrillo.
Systematic breakdown here.
I think the only way for him to have a chance is to slow the big man down, cut
of course. That's what he did at the beginning of the match. You just didn't figure it out.
Again,
this is a strategy that you can only see from legends.
He's just attacking the neck. Frankie Verrillo. There it is. Oh, and there's children in the building, for God's sake. That can't be it. Pat McHaggis, we cannot go down for that. And Frankie Verrillo, relentless. Again, the size advantage and weight advantage may be a factor, I think.
But running around the ring, I think Frankie being in the best shape of his life here.
Frankie Verrillo having trouble getting up Pat McHaggis.
Took some wind out of
I don't know why he's getting him to his feet.
Frankie's a champion.
Frankie Verrillo.
He wins the matches.
Surprisingly, he's had the upper hand here now. Pat McHaggis just tossing him out like the trash.
Trash. That's a champion, for God's sakes.
Oh, and Nick McHaggis teasing him and tossing him back in.
Where's Brandon when you need him here?
And Pat tossing him back out, and now they're just having fun. So you can see the smile on Nick's face. So, and you know what? I feel like the McHaggis cousins said enough is enough. And
well, they're having too much fun out there. And you know what happens when you have too much fun?
Kevin Brien up on the apron. Oh, and now Kevin Brien.
Wow, did I just see his knee pop right out of the socket there?
I don't know, but that's in the worst playbook here. It's go for the knee, go for the neck.
That was great. That was in the worst. Yeah, I like that.
Frankie Verrillo known to capitalize.
What an animal. Any means necessary. Biting the boot of Pat McHaggis.
I don't know if that's going to affect. Oh, and that's definitely effective.
Well, you see, it just did.
Effective. Pat McHaggis using the brute strength. Just
Frankie.
Leg pressing Frankie Verrillo across the ring.
Let's give Frankie a second here to compose himself.
Kevin Brien up on the apron. Pat McHaggis says, not this time. And Frankie, and a low blow.
Oh, that was on the knee. That was on the knee.
Not like this. One. Oh. And no, Pat McHaggis kicks out on one, and he's got a look in his eye.
Wow, did he just wake up Pat McHaggis here?
Frankie, you can see the look in Frankie's face.
This is not good for Frankie. Frankie, get the hell out of there. Get the hell out of there, Frank.
Big Pat has had enough.
Kevin, do something.
Oh! Clubbing blows to the face, to the jaw, as he says, Kevin, Frankie Verrillo into the corner. Oh, and he crushes him.
A sandwich there. Frankie doesn't know where he is right now. This is bad.
He's in another planet.
Kevin, do something.
Oh, beautiful. This is it right here. And what's this?
Yes, Kevin.
Brien.
End this match. This is ridiculous.
Not letting Pat get the pin.
What a partner.
And now Nick McHaggis jumping in, throwing him out. They're battling on the outside.
This is a fight. This is a brawl here.
This is a brawl. And now both McHaggis guys are outside.
What's it going to take for these two teams to go at it fairly here?
I told you this is personal. Oh, and Frankie Verrillo off the top. This is not over. This is
we need security here.
These men are not stopping. It's all out brawl.
This is insanity. I wouldn't want to get in between these four men.
There's pandemonium here at Showcase 7.